It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
I'm Ernie Johnson here again with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. This NBA season rocking right along, and we're loving every minute of it. Tonight, it'll be the Dallas Mavericks up against the Denver Nuggets. Well, for Denver, they've built some momentum early on in the season and have shown they're trending in the right direction. As the season's progressed, so has their success and their ability to produce. Tonight we're watching Kyrie Irving, former #1 pick overall. That's a lofty level of expectation to live up to, Kenny, but he's matched the hype surrounding him.
Yeah, he can hurt you from a lot of areas of the floor, and he shoots the three off the dribble, spot up three, dribble, break you down off the dribble, get you in transition. Which way can he beat you? He's a natural-born scorer, but when he's becoming that natural passer, it makes this team almost unstoppable to beat.
Yes, natural-born scorer. That's because he was born in New Jersey. People underestimate his strength. He's tough. He's strong. And I don't know between him and Steph Curry who has the best handles in the game.
I was just going to ask that very question.
Oh, you might have to throw Chris Paul in there, too. He's got some handles.
No way. Stop it.
Okay, those two.
Okay,
Yeah.
who would you take?
Handles-wise?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going with Kyrie. Just strictly handles, I'm going with Kyrie.
I'm going with Steph Curry. He make people fall. He make legends fall.
Oh, I like that. I like that. He makes legends fall. Hey, Kevin Harlan.
That was a movie, wasn't it?
A legend in his own right, standing by to make the call.
The Mavericks look to take charge at the American Airlines Center in Dallas, Texas, and we're going to bring it to you live. So for the Mavericks, their last game, a loss to the New Orleans Pelicans.
And on an ordinary night, guys, I think they would have come out on top. That's just how well they played, but they happened to catch an opposing team at the very top of their game.
I'd venture to guess, Greg, that if that game was played in their building instead of on the road, they win it.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Malone is out there with DeMarcus Cousins. Then there's C.J. McCollum. Then there's Batum, and it's Walker in at the 1 spot.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of him.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge, Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Now here's Batum. Here's McCollum. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound. And so here is Dallas. Pass to Irving. Fires the three. Offensive rebound. Grant gets to Gasol. Grant, that's good.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
Now here's McCollum, defended by Butler. Screened by Malone. Cousins dishes to Walker. 5 on the clock. Malone, a screen on Irving. Walker's shot is off.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
And Batum kicks to Malone. Here's Cousins. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Roof shots.
And he makes the first. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And so just over a minute and a half played. Outside Irving. Lays it up and banks it in.
And I tell you what, anytime you get those easy ones, that basket starts to get bigger.
Walker the pass to McCollum. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Here's Malone. Gasol with the steal. Now the Mavericks moving it up. Irving leading the charge. Butler with the ball. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Again, Irving missing. Irving's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Batum dishes to Walker. McCollum kicks to Walker. Cousins inside, working on Gasol. Shot's good by Walker. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Now Irving. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against New Orleans.
But what stood out for me was his gorgeous playmaking out there. I mean, over and over, he was finding his teammates in a great position to score.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Good-looking screen by Gasol. Irving passes to Butler. Cousins pulls it in. The Nuggets trail. Walker with it. Butler covering. They set the pick. Irving against Batum. A baseline J. And he overshot that one, missing. Dallas has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Goes up the baseline. Butler can't get that one to fall. The Nuggets have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. They get the rebound. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. For Denver, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
You know, their percentages dropped off just a little bit compared to last year, guys, but it's not a huge drop-off, so no major concern.
And a wide-open look for Irving. Dallas, no good that time either.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Malone, a screen on Butler. McCollum with the ball. Butler covering. McCollum dishes to Malone. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Here's Irving. And he's currently averaging more than 26 points a game. Such a force. Lock at 6. Ariza against Batum. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. The Nuggets have gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. Irving against Walker. Cousins with a screen on Irving. Walker with a clean look. A 3-pointer is right on target. Walker's got 5 now.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. The Mavericks shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
No good on the free throw. And he ends up missing both free throws. On offense, here are the Nuggets. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. McCollum kicks to Batum. Screen by Malone. Batum attacking. Shot is no good. Good D by Ariza.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for him.
And that one's good.
Just good, aggressive drive from him that time. Found a hole in the D and went straight to the rim.
And here's McCollum. Looking for his first basket still in this one. And it's Walker, top of the key. Shot clock at 5. He kicks it to Cousins. And Gasol sends it back. But he gets it back. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Lopez, he's checked in for Dallas. And a switcher also for Denver. Drew Holiday's checked in for Walker. The Mavericks trailing. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Kevin, earlier I had a chance to speak with Rick Carlisle. He told me he's wary about how they'll contend with DeMarcus Cousins inside. He said he's a beast in there, no doubt about it. Size, length, strength, and a ton of skill. The talent is really off the charts with him. And guys, he knows it won't be easy to muscle Cousins away from the rim, but he said that's what they've got to find a way to do. It won't be easy.
And thank you for that, Doris.
And offensively, they've been struggling. He just wants to get them back into a good flow and stop forcing shots.
Well, Greg, the misses started piling up. Things kind of snowballed on him in that regard. This is a good timeout to kind of calm his guys down and hit the reset button.
What an asset to a team. When you've got big men who can knock down free throws, look here at the top centers and power forwards in terms of free throw percentage this season. In the third spot, Marc Gasol.
And a lot of these big men take the confidence they have in the paint straight to the free throw line with them. I mean, that makes them very hard to handle.
It really does. I mean, defenders have to be a little more cautious than they would be ordinarily. Hack one of these fellas, and they'll cash in.
Now here is Holiday. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. On the wing, Batum. Shot clock at 5. The 19-foot shot. Can't hit. Good D by Ariza. Mavericks have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Irving passes to Ariza. Gasol setting the pick for Ariza. The shot is off.
And you know what? That's one of those heat checks if he's taking shots like that.
Yeah, heat check or not, I don't care how hot he may or may not be. He's not making that one.
Now here's McCollum. He's guarded closely. There's the dish to Cousins. Wide open look. And the basket by McCollum. And the Nuggets lead by 2. Dallas has gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. To the inside. Here's Irving. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. That's now 8 points for Kyrie Irving.
It's been a very efficient first quarter for him. He's creating good opportunities and converting those that he creates.
They set the pick. Now here's McCollum, defended by Butler. Lopez with the block. Now here is Irving. He's got 8. Leaves the dishes to Gasol. And the rejection by Cousins. Holiday with it, and it's McCollum in the corner. From outside, off the mark.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Irving attacking. Launches a three. Ariza with the bucket. Ariza's got his first 3 points of the game.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Stepping onto the court for your entertainment are the Dallas Mavericks dancers. Give it up.
Numbers for Holiday. His last 10 games, averaging about 11 points, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. And guys, he's making winning plays. It's as simple as that. Not a star player per se, but he makes his presence felt.
And fellas, I would say he's been overachieving a little bit lately. Hopefully this is a sign of greater things for the future.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Morris is checked in for Gasol. Green comes in for Trevor Ariza. And Corey Joseph subbed in for Irving. Now here is Holiday. 8 points his last outing. That one wide left. Butler against Holiday. Now Joseph. Morris with a screen on Middleton. Lopez a screen. Over in the corner, Green. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. And this matchup with Dallas, it's their first meeting of the season.
Yeah, and this game kicks off a 4-game season series between the two teams.
Two conference foes, guys, looking to take game 1 tonight. Very interesting to see who can land the first blow.
And Joseph kicks to Green. He dishes it to Butler. Lets a floater go. Len grabs the board.
The bucket just not well protected, but still he doesn't convert too often. That's been the story with him.
The shot by Middleton, wide open. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. And the Nuggets lead by 1.
Nice dime drop there from Holiday. Excellent awareness.
Joseph, the pass to Lopez. The feed to Butler. Lopez, a screen on Middleton. Stolen by Middleton. Here's the break. And there's Horford. That's good on the assist by Middleton. And it's a 3-point Nugget lead.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That's his first foul. The Nuggets leading by 3. Picked by Horford. Holiday dishes to Horford. Horford with the screen on Green. McCollum kicks to Horford. Again, the Nuggets score.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Now, here's Joseph. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
The Mavericks have missed both of their free throws tonight, 0 for 2 so far.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
No good on that one. And he's good on the second. The Nuggets leading by 4. Kicks the land. To the middle. He's looking for McCollum and finds him. Count the bucket. McCollum's got his second basket of the night.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Now here's Joseph. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Feeds it to Morris. Just 5 to shoot. Green kicks to Butler. Lets it go from the wing. And it's off the back rim. No good.
I think he's got to regroup and get himself together here. I mean, something's gone wrong with him this quarter. He's really fallen off.
7-second difference. Shot and game clock. Shot's good. And now it's a 9-point Denver lead.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Here's Joseph. He feeds it to Lopez. Off target with the close-range fadeaway. And we reached the end of the first quarter. Denver on top. They're up by 9. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere.
Okay, Dallas, now stepping onto the court for your...
And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And the Nuggets, guys, what jumps out to you numbers-wise?
Defense paying huge dividends for them through the first.
Excellent hustle, and you know the coach has to be pleased with that effort at the defensive end.
The Nuggets leading by 9. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the floor for Dallas, Kyrie Irving is out there with Corey Joseph. Then it's Trevor Ariza. Then there's Grant, and it's Lopez in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. 4 on the clock. Here's Cousins. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Here's Irving. No luck, and it's Denver the other way. They can look forward to the Quicken Loans Arena after this game in a matchup against Cleveland. That will be their second of this 5-game road trip. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Now here's Joseph, guarded closer. Here's Lopez, who's now 1 for 2 with that bucket. And we played through the first minute here in the second. Outside, Batum. From the baseline. Lopez with the block. And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here. Dallas making a switch here. Gasol's checked in. And Denver with a change here, too. Malone's checked in. Cousins inside, defended by Gasol. Cousins with the bucket.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Grant sets a screen for Irving, and it's Joseph in the corner, all alone. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 3 assists tonight.
and immediately looking for the open man when the double team comes to him.
And Walker kicks to Holiday. There's a screen. Dishes to Cousins. Gasol with the steal. Down low. Shot is good, and the Nugget lead is cut to just 5 points in the basket from Ariza.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should continue to work the ball down low, Clark. It's really going to free up their outside shooting.
Now here is Holiday. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Joseph with the rebound. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Grant with the screen on Holiday. And Joseph hits to Gasol. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Outside for Batum. Malone with the screen. Back to Batum. 6 to shoot. Steps back and fires. And again, Denver no good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Irving for 3. Can't get it to go. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Cousins with it. Gasol covering. Outside Holiday. Malone with the screen. And Holiday, here we go. And he's able to get it back. And gets hacked by the D. He'll go to the line. And here is our 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's toughest defensive teams over the course of the last 10 games. The Nuggets third.
I mean, they've been impressive on the defensive end, and they may have caught a few teams on off nights, but you've got to give them credit. They've made scoring a chore when you look at their opponents.
That free throw good from Drew Holiday. Both free throws good from Drew Holiday.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Pass to Gasol. He kicks to Joseph. The pass to Grant. Outside Irving. Back to Grant. The turnaround, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Plumlee is checked in for the Nuggets.
Miles Plumlee.
The Nuggets leading by 5. Malone a screen on Irving. And Walker kicks to Plumlee. Pass to Batum. To the inside, Malone. And the shot is long. For Dallas, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Irving with the ball. He's picked up by Walker. Grant, that's good.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
Malone a screen on Irving. Walker goes in. Nice teamwork to set up the pick play and make the space for the J.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run, don't you think? Clark to the hoop for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
Now here's Joseph, following the miss by Kemba Walker. Grant against Malone. In the corner, Irving with it. Good-looking screen by Gasol. Irving passes to Gasol. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 6 assists here tonight.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
You're right on target there, Greg. Of the last 10 points they've allowed, 8 have come from in close.
Now, here is Irving, following the shot by Drew Holiday. The Mavericks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
That free throw missing. And it's tied up with that one. Here's Holiday. It's rebounded by Dallas.
And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
And the dunk by Grant.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
Holiday goes in. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Dallas.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
Yeah, and they've also balanced that, though, guys, with the attack off the bounce as well to get them some points.
2 shots.
The first one falls. A different look for Dallas. Markieff Morris is checked in for Grant. Butler comes in for Trevor Ariza. And it's Green in for Corey Joseph. And a switcher also for Denver. Middleton's checked in. And both free throws good for Malone.
Okay, Dallas, now stepping onto the court for your entertainment are the Dallas Mavericks dancers. Give it up.
Here to see the stats for Butler. This last month, he has been a real positive for this team. He's averaging 14 points a game, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds. And I think he's got to be pretty pleased with his output. And you know he's always looking to push himself.
Yeah, you know, really solid numbers across the board here, Greg. I mean, he contributes in a multitude of ways for this club.
The Mavericks have gone 8 of 10 from the field here in the second quarter. You've got to like how they've shot the ball. Green dishes to Butler. Beyond the arc. It's through for a second basket. He's now 2 for 6.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
And Walker kicks to Plumlee. Walker with his screen for Plumlee. Here's Batum. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's going to go on Markieff Morris.
Here in the second quarter, they've made all of their shots from the foul line. And that's a must-do when you're down.
The Nuggets have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Denver making a switch here. Len's checked in. That one is no good. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Gasol, a screen on Plumlee to the paint. Here's Morris. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It will be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
McCollum's checked in for Nicholas Batum. The Mavericks shooting their 7th free throw attempt here. That free throw good from Morris. Looking at Denver, they got their last win against New Orleans. Here's Plumlee, and he slams it one-handed.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, and one reason why, I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that.
And so it's Dallas with it. After the Nuggets pick up 2. 6 on the shot clock. Butler against Walker. Shots good from Butler. Butler's got the lead up to 5 now for Dallas.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Yeah, and that field goal percentage zooming upwards is now above 50%, which is pretty strong.
Now here's Middleton. 5 points in the game. Outside, Walker. From deep. Rebound by Butler.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
Irving gets to Gasol. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Now it's a 7-point Dallas lead.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
Walker goes in. That's good. Walker's got 9.
And that was pretty. A beautiful move to set up the jump shot.
Dallas leading by 5. And Kemba Walker is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Mavericks making a switch here. Lopez is checked in. Al Horford, he's checked in for Denver. Here's Butler. Denver grabs the miss.
This shot's just, it's not there right now. With this team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Dallas has gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Irving with the ball. He's picked up by Walker. Irving drives in. The 11-footer. Here's Lopez. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been terrific at turning turnovers into points. The Mavericks 4th.
They're so aware defensively. I mean, an opportunistic group in terms of forcing miscues and getting out in transition. And boy, do they do a great job of taking advantage.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one is off. So he can't get either to fall.
I didn't expect that result when he stepped up there. I'll bet he didn't either. As good a foul shooter as he is.
Mavericks leading by 5. Lopez a screen on Walker. Butler kicks to Irving. Lopez sets a screen for Irving. Shot is off. Good work defensively by Horford. Outside, Walker. Horford in the post. Morris is there. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. The Nuggets have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
The first one falls. He hits one and misses one each at the line. Dallas leading by 4. And here is Irving. He's got 8. Outside, Green. Yes! And it's Irving picking up the assist.
They brought up their three-point percentage this quarter. They're shooting it well right now. The defense may need to think about making some kind of adjustment to slow that down.
Now, here's Walker. He's got 9. This one for 3. And Lopez pulls it down. Lopez has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. And Green gets it to go. And now a 9-point Dallas lead.
Yeah, they've gone away from the triple as they look to protect this lead.
Yeah, you know, sometimes that can be a mistake. But they weren't shooting it especially well early on, so I think it makes sense to shy away from the triple.
The Nuggets have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
That's good from Kemba Walker.
It's been a good one for Walker. He's got 10 points, and he's put 1 3-pointer on the board.
You know what, though, Clark? It wouldn't be a bad idea going forward to try to let him do a little more damage from beyond the arc.
DeMarcus Cousins. He's checked in for Alex Len. He doesn't get the second one. Mavericks leading by 8. Green passes to Morris. Butler against Walker. And it's Butler missing. Denver's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. For 3, Middleton, and he gets it to go. Middleton's got 8.
What are they thinking, leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know? Have they not heard that this guy is unbelievable? That's a layup for him.
Irving. And he makes good on the layup. 10 points for him.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And it's Kyrie Irving with the rebound. Irving's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
The Mavericks have had a disappointing game so far from the line. Only 3 free throws made. And he knocks down the first one. And he makes both free throws. The Nuggets trail by 9. Middleton outside. Horford against Morris. 11 feet away, and he hits the jump shot. And that's now 7 points for Horford.
He's got to be a little embarrassed for joining the Paratroopers Club on that pump fake.
Walker against Irving. Dallas, no good that time either.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Walker against Green. Walker dishes to Cousins. 4 seconds left. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback.
Yeah, and if you look at it, had they been converting those second chances all along instead of waiting until now, who knows?
And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here. Mavericks lead by 5. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Kevin, we have Brooke Lopez with us. What's the attitude you have as a team right now?
Oh, it's so exciting. You know, it's really thrilling to come out with such a great group of guys every night, you know, and play basketball. You know, it's a lot of fun.
Brooke, thank you very much. Kevin, over to you.
All right, Doris, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow here on 2K Sports.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, this has been a good game here after one half. Everybody, welcome back to the halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Shaq, Kenny Smith. Kyrie Irving was red hot to start the first. He had 10 points, 10 assists, and 5 rebounds. And Kenny, what are your thoughts on how Dallas played?
Well, their passing was impressive. They're in a good position to win this game, in large part because of those assists. And this is the thing. You win as a team in this league. You have to share the basketball to succeed. And if they carry that level of unselfishness in the second half, they're going to be tough to beat.
And you, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Nuggets.
Well, those second chance points are huge, and they only came because of their effort. Their work on the offensive glass is what's keeping them in the game. They definitely should try to continue to stay tough on the glass. It's been key so far.
That wraps it up for halftime as the game is just about to get going again in the third quarter. We will see you later.
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half.
Going against Irving has been a big issue for him. 10 points and 10 assists also. He's been tough on the inside and displayed great vision with his passing, too.
And you know what? He is the total package today, giving them a little bit of everything.
So out there for the Nuggets right now, they've got Batum. Malone is out there with DeMarcus Cousins. And there's Kemba Walker. And it's McCollum in at the 2. Mavericks leading by 3. Outside Irving. Here's Grant. No good. Nice D from Malone. Denver's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Walker against Butler. The jump hook. Cousins, no good. Dallas shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Pass the Butler to the paint, and the dunk by Grant.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And, guys, it's not the time for caution now. I mean, they've got to be aggressive and take some risk to see if they can cut that lead down.
Here's Cousins, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Cousins has got 8. 90 seconds now into the second half. Walker against Irving. Butler on the wing. Jumper off the screen. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him. The Nuggets trail by 5. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. McCollum kicks to Malone. Just 5 to shoot. And here's McCollum for 3. Here's Cousins, and it's good. Fought through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
Yeah, great concentration there, Greg. Hung in there. He didn't let that contact throw him off at all. Stayed focused on the rim, knew he was going to get hit, and still was able to finish.
Drew Holiday, he's checked in for Denver. For Denver, they have shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line, and that one misses. Mavericks leading by 3. Butler attacking. Score the basket, his 5th of the game. He's missed 6 shots against those 5 makes.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Outside Holiday. Outside Batum. To the middle. It's tipped. Gasol with the steal. Stolen by Holiday. And there's DeMarcus Cousins on the assist by Holiday. And that's 12 points for DeMarcus Cousins. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. The dish to Gasol. Malone with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. They get the rebound. And the shot is good. The Maverick lead has been cut to just 1 on the basket from Drew Holiday.
Just lazy defense on the glass there.
Well, nobody boxed out. Nobody put a body on anybody else. Things like that not only drive the coach crazy, that stuff gets under my skin.
Now here's Butler. 13 points in the game. Here's Gasol, and the bucket counts. And he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
Joseph, he's checked in for Irving. The Mavericks have really been struggling with their free throws, only made 5. More misses than makes so far. That one misses for Gasol.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Holiday with it. Picked up by Joseph. Holiday, the pass to McCollum. Inside, Cousins. Marc Gasol picks up the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
On defense, Dallas. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's McCollum. Count the basket and the foul. It goes on Horace Grant.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Len's checked in. The Nuggets have made 10 of their 14 tries at the free throw line in the game. And it's tied up with that one. The Mavericks have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Now, here's Butler. He's got 13. Grant with a screen on Holiday. Here's Joseph. Dallas, no good that time either. The Nuggets have gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. Screen by Malone. Holiday attacking. And there's the defensive 3-second call. And that drops, so they now lead by 1. Here's Holiday. McCollum with the ball. That's tipped. Outside Butler. Good-looking screen by Gasol. And Joseph hits to Gasol. Dallas, no good that time either. Denver's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. The feed now to Batum. Screen by Malone. Batum dishes to Malone. Pocket 6. Holiday. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
Here's Joseph. Butler kicks to Gasol. Great D that time from Batum.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now here's McCollum. He has 7. Malone, a screen on Butler. Holiday, the pass to Malone. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Malone's got 4 this quarter.
And there isn't a lot that they're doing well right now defensively. They just seem to be disconnected defensively in the second.
Joseph dishes to Gasol. Now here's Butler. He's guarded by McCollum, and that one's good. 10 points for Marc Gasol.
Yeah, it's just a smart shot, taking advantage of the mismatch.
Well, with a stroke like that and the height advantage as well, the mid-range J is almost a gimme. You know, it was a pretty poor display from the field for them in the first half, but they've got the lead, and now the shots are starting to fall.
Yeah, it was a complete brick city in that first, but they've turned it around here in a big way.
Not much the defense can do once he gets to the bucket.
Denver in the lead.
Okay, Dallas, now stepping onto the court for your entertainment are the Dallas Mavericks dancers. Give it up.
Find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Kevin, over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Rick Carlisle said to his team. He told Grant that he wants their offense to run through him. Coach has a lot of faith in him offensively and let his players know it, insisting that he be at the forefront of what they do at that end of the court from here on out. Those could prove to be crucial changes to their strategy with this game getting ready to enter the stretch drive, Kevin.
And thanks for that story, Doris. Now, here's Butler, following the miss by Al Horford. Grant sets a screen for Joseph. Grant up top. Hits the front of the rim and out. Nuggets have gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. Here's Horford. Makes it off the glass. Horford's got 9.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Screen by Grant. Here's Joseph. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. That one is on Holiday. Okay. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Nuggets.
Guys, how about all the second chance points they've been able to convert throughout the game?
Another factor here tonight has been the amount of points they've scored off turnovers.
First free throw is good. Morris is checked in for the Mavericks. Green comes in for Trevor Ariza. He hits both from the stripe. Denver's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Outside Holiday. He dishes it to Middleton. Outside Batum to the left wing. Picked by Horford. Holiday inside the line. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Holiday. Now that we have the chance to show you the teams in the top of the NBA in steals this year. In third, the Mavericks.
This team is an elite defensive team. Why? Because they do a nice job moving their feet, positioning their body, and playing with active hands. And when you do that, you come up with steals, and they're one of the league's best in that category as a team.
And Joseph kicks to Lopez. Fader on the way. And it's Denver with the rebound. Holiday's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Obviously, they're evenly matched teams on the inside. The rebound numbers are very even.
Yeah, impressive effort from both on the backboard.
Now here's Joseph. Following the shot by Drew Holiday. Down low. Lopez. Count it. And he'll have a chance for a three-point play. Alex Len picks one up.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
For the Nuggets, Plumlee comes in for Alex Len, and it's Kemba Walker in for Nicholas Batum. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Dallas.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
They've also been pounding it inside tonight and coming away with a lot of points in the paint. I call those PIPs.
Now here's Middleton. He's got 8. Nine feet out. That one goes. Count it. Middleton's got 10 points. 7 lead changes now, and we're just in the third quarter.
Yeah, each side having a tough time staying in front.
Yeah, frustrating for a coach, but it's great to watch as a fan.
No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Denver shooting it beautiful here in the third. 56% from the field. Holiday attacking. Again, Holiday missing.
Misfires again, and the ball just refuses to cooperate with him. It's a tough day so far.
And here is Joseph. Morris a screen. Now here's Joseph. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Again the miss by Morris. Denver's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. And Walker kicks to Middleton. Plumlee with the screen. Middleton the pass to Walker. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. This is his second trip to the free throw line. The first free throw is good. Both good from the line that time. Mavericks trail by 3. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Lopez dishes to Joseph. No good from the low block. The Nuggets shooting 43% from the field. Here's Plumlee. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got 6 assists now in the game. Find out what Doris Burke has for us.
During that break, Coach Mike Malone had some words for his team. Horford was the focus of the discussion, and he wants their offense to run through him. Coach emphasized getting him as many touches as possible, saying he is going to be one of the guys to carry us the rest of the way. Perhaps the rest of this second half will look different after those adjustments, Kevin.
And as always, Doris, thank you. Stolen by Holiday. 1:58 left to play here in the third. And Walker kicks to Horford. Good. And now a 7-point Denver lead.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like this, it's because they are getting too many opportunities on the inside. Make them beat you from deep.
Here's Butler following the basket by Al Horford. Dallas, no good that time either.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Now here is Holiday. After Markieff Morris's miss, just 4 to shoot. Lopez with the block. Green against Middleton. Green, the pass to Irving. Outside Butler. Shot to stop the run. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. 16 points for Jimmy Butler.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Holiday against Green. Holiday dishes to Horford. Left side Walker. Middleton outside. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Here's Holiday. Can't get it to go. Now Dallas takes it the other way. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Morris kicks to Butler. Morris with the ball. He's picked up by Walker.
The struggles just continue this quarter. They can ill afford to have this many empty possessions.
Out to the wing. Kicks to Horford. Good work defensively by Morris.
And you saw how quick the defense was. They were ready for him. They got the hand in the face there and made that much more difficult.
Yeah, and every team needs that kind of rugged interior defense because you want to try to distract your opponents when they get inside, and you also want to make them uncomfortable in their shot attempts.
The third quarter comes to a close. The Nuggets on top, up 4. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the fourth quarter. A terrific game so far. Mavericks trail by 4. Trevor Ariza out there with Grant, and it's Marc Gasol. And there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Irving at the point guard position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. He faded back on that one to give himself some room. Grant's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for Dallas. Walker the pass to Cousins. Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession.
Yeah, and I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
Maverick shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. Walker against Irving. And stolen by Cousins.
All right, Mavs fans, keep it going with a little defense.
Outside, Walker. There's the pick. Down low. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Excellent game we've seen from DeMarcus Cousins. He has 9 rebounds and 2 steals as well. He's given them a lot with his passing and with his defensive work.
How about the activity of those hands here today?
The first one falls. Corey Joseph's checked in for Dallas. And Cousins drops them both. Mavericks trail by 4. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Irving with it. He's picked up by Cousins. Joseph with the ball. 6 to shoot. Shot on the wing. And another basket for Dallas.
Corey Joseph.
Now McCollum. To the middle. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds to the Nuggets as Denver retains possession.
And really no choice but to lunge for that pass to make sure it didn't get through.
Yeah, and that was important. Probably would have been a quick 2 points if he doesn't get a hand on it and knock it out of bounds.
Here's Walker. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Here's Irving. To tie it up. And he gets the jumper to drop. And that makes it a tie ball game.
And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Showed nice basketball IQ. I agree, Greg. I mean, if he finds a spot on the perimeter and doesn't force it, I think his outside shot will be hard to block no matter who's defending it.
And Gasol sends it back. The 3 from McCollum. It's rebounded by Dallas. Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yes, sir, fellas. They've had it going on big time.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively.
Joseph. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. And it's 8 points for Joseph.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Time-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, that's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he was on the money, that's no doubt. And another miss by Denver.
And he has slipped into a funk, Clark. You can see the confidence is shaken.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, he's very much deflated. The basket looks a lot smaller to him at this point, and the only way you can get out of it is to work yourself out of it.
No good from Gasol. Nuggets have gone a dismal 0 for 5 to get the fourth quarter underway. And Batum kicks to Walker. Outside, Batum. Screened by Malone. Walker's shot is off. The Mavericks leading. Outside, Irving. Feeds it to Ariza. Grant with a screen on Malone. Ariza goes in. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in.
That was the 3rd straight high-percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical. Be more aggressive.
The game's just far too easy right now when it comes to attacking the basket. They have got to do better. You can't be pleased with all these easy looks they continue to give up there in the paint.
No, I'm sure he's not, Greg. I mean, their defense is showing a lot of holes, especially down low. That's unacceptable.
Find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Mike Malone as he addressed his team. He hasn't been happy with their shot selection. He told them, we're forcing things out there, guys. Space the floor, make the extra pass, work for the open shot in the flow of our offense. We'll see if they heed that advice, Kevin.
Now here's McCollum. They need this one. And again, Denver no good. Mavericks leading by 4. Irving with the ball. Now defended by McCollum.
Oh, he's just dangling from the rim after sending it through there.
You can see which team now has the swagger, Clark, right now.
Yeah, exactly. It's with them.
And, guys, that swagger can backfire because you don't want to get your opponent a little too riled up.
Here's Batum following the score by Dallas. Cousins with a screen for Batum. He feeds it to Malone. And he gets that one to go off the front iron.
And how does he get that one to go? No idea.
I don't have an idea either. A little heat check there, but yep, he's still cooking, and Greg, he's cooking with gas.
Now here's Joseph. Gasol setting the pick for Joseph, and there's a foul. It's on C.J. McCollum. That's his first foul. And the Mavericks making a change here. Butler's checked in. They set the pick. Screen by Grant. Here's Irving. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol. 14 points for Kyrie Irving.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And Greg, those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Malone, a screen on Butler. Dishes it to Cousins. On the wing, Batum. Ariza covering. 3 on the clock. 16 feet away. Denver gets it back.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Irving dishes to Butler. Pulls up, high post. DeMarcus Cousins comes up with the rebound. Cousins has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Walker goes in, and good on the basket. Book it.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Now, here is Irving. Stolen by Walker. And they're on the break. Malone can't hit. And here are the Mavericks now. They're on a 14-6 run. Ariza kicks to Gasol. And the rejection by Cousins. The shot by Butler, nobody around. The offensive rebound, no good from Grant. The Nuggets trail by 4. Outside, Walker unloads. Here's Cousins. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. Here's Dallas. They're on a 14-6 run. And here is Irving. Screen by Grant. Ariza outside. Out left to the wing. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Irving. Dallas again missing. Denver's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Pass to Malone. Screen by Cousins. Outside, Batum. And the shot is good. The Mavericks lead has been cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Cousins.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feeling.
Okay, Dallas, just stepping onto the court for your entertainment on the Dallas Mavericks dancers. Give it up.
Lopez is checked in for Marc Gasol. Drew Holiday, he's checked in for Denver. Grant sets a screen for Lopez. Ariza passes to Butler. Shoots from 8. And he gets that one to go off the front iron.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
A shot by Batum, no good. Mavericks leading by 4. Irving with the ball. And Batum picks him up defensively. Irving against Batum. Screened by Grant. Left side, Irving. Shot clock at 5. Ariza kicks to Grant. And it's good from the elbow. And now a 6-point Dallas lead. Denver's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. To the right side. Holiday, no one around him. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Early on, he tried to shoot his way out of this funk, but later in the game now, he might want to just give it up and look for his teammates to do the scoring.
Lopez, a screen on Holiday. Open shot, Butler. Butler missing again.
Boy, that's a warm-up jumper there. I mean, when you're a pro, you can't make excuses for missing that one.
And Holiday kicks to Batum. Screen by Cousins. Batum with the ball. Now defended by Grant.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Shooting for Dallas, Drew Holiday. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Both free throws good from Holiday. Mavericks leading by 4. Now here is Irving. Lopez a screen. Right side, Butler. Lopez outside. 5 to shoot. Irving kicks to Lopez. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. That's 7 points for Brook Lopez.
Well, I tell you what, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders. They're not getting the job done.
That's a great point. 10 of the last 12 points they've allowed have come at the rim.
Now here's Cousins. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper. And here we go. Here's Butler. 11 feet away and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. And it's an 8-point Dallas lead. The Nuggets shooting 38% from the field, a pretty weak showing for them. Malone with the screen. And Cousins kicks to Malone.
Checking out the game Karl Malone is having. 10 points, and he's added a steal to his stat line also.
You know what? The number is not huge, but he has been doing some valuable defensive work for them.
Shooting for Dallas, Karl Malone at the line.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really want. He's got one more, though. And he ends up making the second, and that narrows the gap to 7.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
Holiday against Irving. Lopez, no luck. The Nuggets trail by 7. Outside Holiday. He kicks to Cousins. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That's on Brook Lopez.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
At the line for the Mavericks,
So the first one drops, and that trims the lead to 6. And Cousins drops them both.
Flawless trip to the free throw line that time, and that gap just got a little narrower.
Mavericks leading by 5. The pass to Lopez. Puts up the baby hook. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. And that's now 9 points for Brook Lopez. And it's the Nuggets with the ball. Holiday dishes to Cousins. Irving against Holiday. Here's Cousins. The offensive rebound. Malone makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
It's really been a tale of 2 halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Irving kicks to Lopez. Cousins with it. Outside Holiday. Irving with the steal. And now Irving pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And he finished it off with the lay-in. And the Mavericks lead by 7.
And really, with every point from this point on, it seems like they're just closer to finishing this one off.
If they haven't already done it. I mean, hey, it's been a tremendous all-around performance from this group. I don't think there's any question about that.
So it's Denver now. 7-point differential. And that one's good.
Excellent communication on the inbound play there, guys. He got in a good position, and the pass was as it needed to be, on time and on target.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. And he commits the intentional foul. Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game.
Good work at the line to stretch that lead out a little bit.
Well, the comeback hopes are out the window now. I think it's safe to say.
Yeah, it's a done deal. It's wrap time for this group.
McCollum, no good.
And this is why you need good defenders on the interior to contest shots.
Yeah, Greg, making every shot a hard one, even the shots in close.
Outside Irving. So we see the Mavericks get the win here. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, and it appeared to me as though the fans gave them the emotional boost they needed down the stretch, Kevin. This crowd was not going to let this one slip away.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, gentlemen, I'm here with Marc Gasol. And Mark, how would you break down this game in terms of the team's performance and ability to come away with this win?
Just a good all-around night. We believe that in the fourth quarter, I think we did a good job of, staying in the game. We just believe. On to the next one.
Thank you for the time, sir. Guys, back to you.
All right, Doris, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Clark Kellogg, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now time to go to Ernie Johnson, who's alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now let's move on to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Kyrie Irving.
Kyrie, this dude is a composed, mature leader. Along with all that mental strength, he's got such an incredible feel for the game. He runs the floor, he passes beautifully, and he can shoot from lights out from anywhere on the court.
His play at the point was a major factor in this win. Their ball movement was terrific, and that all stemmed from him. His brilliant passing was contagious. He had 17 assists. Yes, count them, 17. You can see why they want the ball in his hands as much as possible.
And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure. For Kenny the Jet Smith, for Shaquille O'Neal, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a great night.